What's good, Trader Yang gang? It's your boy Trader Yang. Today I'm gonna help you set up NinjaTrader with your Bulenox accounts using Rithmic Trader Pro. So there's a couple of steps that we need to take care of. Now this tutorial is going to teach you how to get it all set up step by step, help you with a couple of extra things like how to change a few things, add indicators, etc. Just so you can get a little familiar with the workspace and how to customize it how you want it, and a couple of other tips that I'll be throwing in on the way. So obviously the first thing you're going to want to do is join Bulenox. Make sure that you have an account with them. You're going to use discount code Yang to get the best discount no matter what time it is of the year. The best one that I would say is go with the 50K option, of course, and then that right now is $15.75. You can have multiple unlimited amounts of evaluation accounts. If you didn't know, you can have up to 11 funded master accounts. You're going to scroll down, choose your payment system, and of course, your platform is going to be Rithmic, and then fill out all that information here. Now, once you're done with that, when you're logged in and you go to your account dashboard, you're going to see a section called Rithmic Account. It should be underneath all your accounts on the left side. And you'll see a section that says Rithmic Account. You're going to have a username and you're going to have a password. Obviously, you have to click on Show in order to show your password. Now, we're going to use this username and password for you to log into both Rithmic Trader Pro and also NinjaTrader. Now, once you're signed up, you'll receive an email here that looks just like this. Rithmic Trader Pro link is in the description. Click on that, or click on the one in your email and install it. Once you get done installing it, you're going to want to go to ninjatrader.com. Okay, we got ninjatrader.com open here. You're going to go to open account if you don't already have one, and then sign up, create your account, confirm your email address, and then log in. Now, once you're logged in, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. They say that this step is not required for version 8.1 and newer. However, I did it myself just in case. So what you would want to do is go up here to the top right, click on user account, and go to settings. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to plans, and then when you see underneath this free account plan, you can click on import a license key. You're going to find that NinjaTrader license key on the dashboard of your Bulenox once you log in on the right here in this section. Now you can actually just click on the little button to the right and it'll copy the entire key for you. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is go back to that NinjaTrader tab and type in or paste that license key and click import. And there shouldn't be any issues with that. And then once you do that, you're going to want to go here to the bottom left where it says download and click on the download button, or click on the link in the description to download the latest release of NinjaTrader, so that way you know you're up to date. Now that you have NinjaTrader downloaded, you're going to install it, obviously, and then once you're done installing it, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you open up Rithmic Trader Pro first. This is Rithmic Trader Pro, and of course, remember we had the user ID and password for the Rithmic account on your Bulenox dashboard. You're going to want to copy that user ID and password into both of these boxes. Make sure that you choose the system Rithmic Paper Trading, okay, and make sure that you select, I have Chicago, which is basically the US here. If any of these other places are closer to you, then use that. Make sure that you have all this information filled out, and I actually have allow plugins on. This is what helped me get my connection to work. For some reason it wasn't working. I did that and then changed something in NinjaTrader and it started working. So that's what I'm moving forward with. Click on login. Now I do want to quickly say, while this is logging in, and I am doing this while the market is closed, so there can be some issues with getting logged in, but if this is your first time ever opening Rithmic Trader Pro, you're going to get a window that opens up that has two things that you need to accept or decline, up to you, but you're going to want to open those up. One of them is going to be to accept terms. The other one is going to be to mark that you are not a professional user, unless you are a professional trader, obviously. But if you're not, like me, then you're going to click on non-professional and then accept it as well. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that for Rithmic Trader. If you don't do that, that can cause some issues, and you're going to have to go back and look for that, and just do it now. Now that you have your Rithmic Trader Pro connected, you're going to go ahead and minimize that or put it to the side. Now that you have NinjaTrader open, go ahead and type in your username and password for NinjaTrader. Not for the Rithmic connection, not for Bulenox, but the actual username and password you created when you went to ninjatrader.com. So now we're starting to log into NinjaTrader. But first, I want to let you know there is a Bulenox sale right now going $15.75 for a 50K eval account. There's a 1-day pass, so you can pass your evaluation in just 1 day. Recommend that you load up on those accounts. Today is January the 18th, and the sale's supposed to be ending tomorrow, January the 19th. So literally have 1 day. If you're seeing this video later on, it's okay. You can still use discount code YANG for the best discount on Bulenox. It is what I use as my prop firm right now. That's my main. I don't really dabble with other ones anymore. I just kind of work on Bulenox and that's it. And once you do log into NinjaTrader, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna have your main window here, right? It has the new tools, workspaces, connections, all that good stuff. But then it's gonna also open up the default workspace. Now, you can keep the default workspace. I prefer to have my own, so I'm gonna show you how to make your own workspace, but we're gonna first make sure we have a connection to our Rithmic Trader Pro and Bulenox, okay? So the first thing I would do is go to Tools and make sure that Global Simulation Mode is unchecked. That is very important. Make sure that that is unchecked. And once you uncheck that, make sure that you go back to Tools, hit Options, and we're gonna go down here to the multi-provider and click on multi-provider, make sure it's checked and hit Apply. Okay, once you do that, it's gonna prompt you to restart NinjaTrader. I would restart NinjaTrader just to make sure there are no connection issues. All right, great. So now you've got NinjaTrader reopened after you made sure that multi-provider was checked. So the next step that you need to do is click on connections, right? And I already have this set up, but I'll show you exactly what to do. You're gonna go to configure. You see how it says configure down here? If you don't see configure, that means you missed the last step. That will only pop up once you check multi-provider. So now we're gonna go on configure, right? This is the configure screen. You're gonna go down to Rithmic for NinjaTrader brokerage, okay? You're gonna click on add so that it gets down to the configured box. Then you're gonna click on my Rithmic for NinjaTrader brokerage, change the name to whatever you want it to be. For me, I put Bulenox on mine, okay? Then you can choose to connect on startup. If this is the only account that you're working with, why not? That way, as soon as you open NinjaTrader, boom, you're connecting to your Bulenox accounts and you don't have to do anything extra. The next box is the username box. Now, this is the same username that you used for Rithmic Trader Pro. Okay, it's the same Rithmic account information that you got on your Bulenox dashboard. Put your username in, put your password in, okay? Do not check on this. This one says ask password on connect. So that means that you'll have to type in your password every single time. Now, if you want to do that for security, cool, do it. That's fine. The next thing you're going to do is go down to system, select the system, and we're going to go down to the same system that you chose on Rithmic Trader Pro, okay? Which is the Rithmic Paper Trading Chicago. All right. And now this may or may not be an issue for you. When I was trying to connect to it, I needed to have this checked. The plugin mode for use with RTrader. And that's the reason why when we logged into Rithmic Trader Pro, we clicked on allow plugins and made it turn on. Now, if you forgot to click on allow plugins, that's okay, because you can go here and click on file and click allow plugins, and that will turn allow plugins on. And then make sure, of course, you click on this box here for that. And then you're going to hit apply. Then you go to your connections, and then you're going to click on whatever you named your connection, whether it be Bulenox, whatever it is. Boom. You hear that sound? That sound tells you that you have connected. Down here at the bottom left, it'll also tell you that you're connected if you hover over, and it'll be a green circle. Now, if it was still connecting, it'll be yellow. All right. So now we are connected. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to accounts, and we're just gonna make sure that our accounts are sitting here, okay? Now, obviously I have a whole bunch of blown accounts here, so don't worry about these. What's really cool though is the difference between NinjaTrader's account box and the Rithmic Trader Pro Trader Dashboard, which is right here, right on this. You click on Trader Dashboard. You got this, right? And you can actually right click on this bar up here and then add and remove columns. And then you can put what you want to appear here in this window. If you want to use this as what you use to keep up with all your accounts, you can, that's fine. Just make sure that you save it. And that way now, whenever you open up your Trader Dashboard through Rithmic Trader Pro, you'll have all these columns set just the way they are. But you can still have the accounts here as well, and you can change what columns are here as well by right clicking anywhere in this box, clicking on properties, and then in this columns section you can choose what you want to show. So the only thing that I don't see here is the status of the account, which is nice to, you know, even though you probably already know that you blew your account, it'd be nice to be able to look at your accounts and just quickly be able to tell whether or not you've been liquidated. If you were liquidated, it would say admin only, but if you're active still, it'll say active, just so you know. But anyway, these are the boxes that I like to keep open here under accounts down here on this main screen. Is the connection, the display name, the positions, the cash value, net liquidation, the unrealized, and the total P&L. So now that you have all of this and you're ready to create your workspace, go ahead and click on new, name your workspace. Okay, you're gonna get it's probably gonna be just like this. There's gonna be nothing here. You're gonna go to new. And this is where you add all of the things that you want to your workspace. All right, so it's totally customizable. Basically, you can just like put everything together the way you want it. I'll show you how I like mine, okay? So click on new, click on chart, select the instrument that you're wanting to trade. We're trading futures, so you click on futures and then you can go to the NQ or whatever you want, or micros, and then go down to the MNQ. Click OK. Then this isn't obviously going to look like this when you first open it up, but this is how this looks here for me because I've already customized it. I'm gonna show you how I did that. Okay, you're gonna right click on the chart, hit properties, right? And then once you hit properties, you're gonna want to go down to click on background image and then choose your file for whatever it is that you want to put in the background. Now, if you don't care about all that and you just want to change the color of the background, you can change it right here. With all this information, it tells you exactly what it is that you are changing. And this is just to customize everything. So now you're wondering where your indicators are, and you're like, okay, I don't see any indicators. What am I doing here? So your indicators are up here, this little leg up right here. You click on that, right? You're gonna find the indicator that you want, and then you click on add. Now, if you want to add 3 SMAs, you're gonna have to add 3 separate ones, and then your volume, and then anything else. You might want to run through this and just kind of see if there's anything that piques your interest, and you can try it out. And so far, I've noticed that there's no limit on how many you can use. So I have my 3 SMAs, my volume, prior day, open, high, low, close, and the pivots as well. Just customize that how you want it, and then you'll see them appear. Now, the next thing I would do if I were you, I would right click here, go to templates, and then go to save as default. Okay, so that way now whenever you open up a new chart, the new chart is going to have all your indicators on there already, which is nice to have. Now, if you want to open additional charts, you can simply right click the top of this window and click duplicate window. We can change the time frame on this. So let's say I want this one to be my 5-minute, and then we're going to open up another one, and I want to have a, let's say, 15-minute. Open up another one, and let's say we want a 30-minute. Okay, so now we have multiple charts open. Now we just have to arrange them how we want them to be arranged. And of course, if you don't want certain indicators on each one, then you can always remove them, but that's all personal preference. One thing that I really wish that they did have was something where it snaps to wherever it is that you're dragging, but it's fine. We just got to do it ourselves. It may look a little messy for me. I'm a little OCD about these things, so I like everything to line up perfectly. So take your time, no rush. Anyway, so now we have all of our charts set up here, right? Now, the next thing that I would want to do personally to make this space feel a little more comfortable to me is I would like to be able to see my positions, right? Obviously. So what you can do here is go here to the positions on your main, this is your main screen, okay? Personally, I wouldn't actually use this screen as your position screen, but you can. You just resize it, put it wherever you want, or you can click on new and open up anything. I would go to account data, click on the plus button down here, and then go to positions. That way you have an orders and positions box down here, and you can switch between the tabs freely, okay? So that's what I would do. That's the way I would keep things. I'm not usually in many positions at once, so I would just, keep it small like this. And pretty much any of these, anytime you see columns like this, you can right click it and then you can go to properties, and then you can choose what columns you're viewing, and which ones to hide. Okay, the next thing is your actual account data, right? If you want, you can put your accounts here like this and just have them all to the side. And then what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and customize the columns here. And so now I have all the columns that I would want to have, and now I'm gonna arrange them how I'd like them to be. And so now I got everything set up how I want for the accounts. Now, let's say you don't want to have another tab, you can close that other tab. And let's say you don't want this to close or click on this by mistake and pull something up. You can simply right click here, go to properties, scroll all the way to the bottom and uncheck show tabs. You can do that with any of these windows here, whether it be your charts, whether it be your orders, anything. You can undo that. That way you just simply have that window that you want there. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do here, personally, I would like to have a super dom. Now make sure that you have this set to the right instrument. And how do we set the right instrument without having to do it every single time? What you can do is you can go to instrument link, click on this, choose a certain color. So let's say you pick red. I'm going to change this here and go to red with this, change this, make this red, and to change my chart here to ES. If you want to go back, you'll have these here. You can pin them here as well. That way they never disappear. But I'm going to go back to MNQ. Now see, when I clicked on the MNQ, because we have these two linked to red, they change with each other. You'll want to do that with all these as well. Now don't do it to here, because if you click on the first box, that's for your intervals. Okay, so do it on the second box. This is for your instrument link. So if I change this to red, it's going to make sure that we are on the right instrument and that all of them are on MNQ. And that's the beauty of that link button. I love that link button. Now you can add whatever else you want to the workspace. You don't have to. You can have your news over there. You can have whatever you want on there. It's up to you. You can pick trade performance. I always like to have some kind of a gauge on my trade performance. So I would pick the trade performance box here. I would make this fit nicely right there, just like that. And that way I can keep an eye on how I'm doing throughout the day, and what I've done in the previous week, or whatever. Of course, you don't have to have this open as well. Up to you. You can customize this workspace however you want to customize this workspace. Okay, but once you are done, make sure that you go to your main control center here, right? And you're going to go to workspaces, and whatever you named it, it'll be right here, and then you're going to want to click on save. So that way, anytime you load up this workspace, which it should load on default, but if for some reason it doesn't, and every time you load up in NinjaTrader, this will automatically load up exactly like this in the same positions, all the same windows, so you don't have to keep doing it over and over. Okay, so now we got all that set up, but where the heck do I do my order entries? Now you can have an order entry window if you want to. Me personally, I like to chart trade. So you're gonna go to this little symbol here that looks, I don't even know what that looks like, but you can click on that and click on chart trader, and now you have all of your buttons here. You can choose your order quantity here. You can choose which account. Make sure that you know what account you're on before you trade, right? You're gonna want to choose the right one. And now you can also put an ATM strategy. What's an ATM strategy? Basically what it does is every time that you place an order, it'll automatically have your stop loss and your TP. I don't like to have those unless it's just like a stop loss. But then sometimes if you do that while there's a lot of volatility, you can mess around and lose your money quick. So I don't really like to have a stop loss set automatically. I'll set my stop loss as we go. But yeah, that's up to you on how you want to do that. You can resize this to make this bigger or smaller, however you want it. Just make sure that you can see the full order quantity, because you don't want this to be on 100 and to be so squeezed up like this that you can't see the extra digit. So now it's at 10, but you can't see that here, right? So that's a big one. Make sure that you have that set up properly, okay? And so yeah, this is kind of nice here to have these buttons here. You can hit close and you'll just close all your positions. I'm sure it automatically cancels all of your orders. If you have like a stop loss or a TP or anything like that, it'll automatically change that. that. So one thing that I don't really like about NinjaTrader, the only thing that I have an issue with is the fact that I can't use my mouse wheel to change the size of the candles. Okay, that's the only thing that really bugs me. You can drag like this along the price, click and drag to change that, and then you can click and drag to change the time. Okay, that's one thing that bothers me, but I mean, you know, some people are used to that already because of whatever it is that they're using. Me personally, it bugs me. But yeah, I kind of like to resize my own stuff, so that's the only thing that I don't like about NinjaTrader. But other than that, I mean, this is a perfect workspace. It gives you all that you need without having to pay anything. I've been using Tower here recently, and I love Tower because of all the features, and it's pretty much equivalent, except for the fact that I can only have 2 indicators unless I pay 30 bucks a month. So that's one thing that bugs me about Tower that I love about NinjaTrader is the fact that you can have as many indicators as you want, and there's not going to be a monthly fee for it. But it is what it is. You know, if you don't really care about that mouse wheel thing that I do, then this is perfect for you. But yeah, make sure that you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell. We're live every single opening bell New York session from bell to bell. So, you know, if you want to come by, maybe share some strategies or trade along with us. I trade live every single day, and sometimes even in the Asian session. So make sure when you hit that notification bell, you tap it again, and then you tap on all notifications so you get all the notifications of me going live. So that way you don't miss anything. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through and watching this video. Let me know if I helped you in any way in the comment section. I definitely appreciate the engagement. It helps a lot to help us build this channel up. And shout out to Yang Gang. We got a lot of people in the lives every single day, engaging, watching, hanging out. It's a community that we're starting to grow. Hopefully it gets bigger. We do have a Discord as well. Discord link is in the description if you'd like to join that. It's completely free. We're just in there sharing trade ideas, helping each other with charting, etc., etc. But yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, and until the opening bell when we see you next, peace.